All right, guys, welcome to the new member orientation webinar. I haven't really done this before, but I thought a lot of new members joining for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I see a lot of the people who don't know me, you might have not heard about me, so some people are kind of lost, right? So it's good to have an orientation webinar so you guys can make the best use of the community, um, even if you're a monthly member or quarterly member, and if you're an annual member, you make best use of the webinars and all the PowerPoints that you have at your disposal so that you are not lost and you know how to make best use of everything. Anyways, so few things, guys. We have introduced recently. We have introduced a chat bot. It's AI. It will answer most of your questions. We are also training it to answer some technical questions about the systems and all that. But you can test it out. It would answer most of your questions. Make sure you know that. And starting from let's start from here. Anybody who's joining the community you meet, make sure you read the terms and conditions before you join or whatever you need, because we have the full team in the back end for your upgrades, cancellations, or whatever you want to do. Don't DM me with these details. I do not handle anything in the financial matter. So don't DM me if anything you want. Just talk to the support team. Ask the chatbot, whatever the questions are. Everything is there. Everything crystal clear. Everything is explained there. We also have FAQ at the bottom. Read those FAQs. It's really helpful. So that's home. That's about us. Nothing there. You already know. It explains what we do, who we are. Then what's this? Webinars and videos. This has the webinars and this has the YouTube. Yeah. So there's a YouTube daily recaps. They're right there. So make sure. I know there are a lot of YouTube recaps, but if you're really dedicated, guys, this is a lot of education, right? There is like in videos that you can watch on the recap from last few years. Let me see if I can. So you go to my channel. When you go to my channel, you will find almost 700-800 videos. There are shorts. Um, there are shorts that you can watch, and all the trades from like last 2 years. Same things again, 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 and again, again, and again. We do it. It will really help you understand the market, and you will see the real time. You will know the market, that everything is same, right? It's not, nothing is random. So it's highly recommended. Whenever you are having some problem, you go visit those, watch the recaps and also the shorts. The shorts, if you don't have too much time to watch the recaps, watch the shorts. A lot of our trades that we do, we cover in the shorts. What was this? This was our Tesla trade from the other day, right? More you watch, you see that how we traded in the past. If you are new, you will see that our past winning trades, past losing trades. You can see those, and there are a lot of shorts there, right? There are Twitter shorts, and then I have this was FOMC short. Doesn't take much time. Just watch a few, 4 or 5 a day. You will only learn something, right? You will only learn something, and this education at the end of the day will help you make money, right? Because you will become confident and about everything, right? What was this like? This was an Okta trade, earning trades we did, right? It will show you my timestamp guidance, what I was saying in the community. If you were not here, how we traded it, what was the setup, right? So you can make use of these YouTube recaps, and nobody has this, right? You go to any community, any chat room, you will not find this amount of information, and this is all free. You don't need to be an annual member. Um, yeah, I will look at the questions. Let me go through the main website first. So you will not find this amount of education anywhere, guys. So make use of it, right? I mean, you will start to understand how the market moves. You will get like used to it, right? What was this gap and crap? So anyway, so if you're not a video guy, you don't want to like to watch the recaps, and this is for everybody, webinars and videos. You can either go to my YouTube or you can watch it at this page. It's up to you. If you don't have that, then you can. If you don't want to watch videos, then we launch this page, our trade recap gallery. This is a treasure of all our setups that we trade. Hold on, here we go. It's a lot of information. So you see, there are probably, I don't know, man, 1,000 of these. I don't know. But you will see, right? I've been doing the same stuff again and again. There's a pre-market. We'll talk about the pre-market guidance. For example, this one, Roku, and I had a star at that time. I used to put a star if it's a special lower revenue. This was the pre-market guidance. You need to be here early. We'll talk about it then later. I'll go into that in detail about the pre-market planning. But you see that how the game plan is and how we are shorting the pops and how we short it, and then what is this SMCI? We were long at 930, and there's no BS, right? It's all real guidance, real step by step. Some of the trades you might even see my trades, like my fills, or those you might see them there as well in some of them, right? But these are hundreds and hundreds of trades, guys. You don't need to be an annual member. You just can learn from it, the setups, the cloud system. Hey, look here. Oh wow, look at this. Adobe, right? So that was my Adobe trade. And sometimes I share the trades, my trades, right? What was it? We started at this Adobe 490 put, went on to make 140 put. We started right here. Look at the guidance. This is treasure. You will not find anywhere else. and you make use of it. If you really want to succeed, if you really want to be a professional, especially if you want to be in this context, if you want to be a professional day trader, you really need to give you 100%. I am providing all the value. I am, you know, I'm making sure you have the access to everything you need. Um, from my point, right? I made sure I paid somebody who took all the screenshots out. My team made the web page. You need to use it, right? I can't force you to use it, right? But you have hundreds of example. What was this? Adobe 490 puts. So these, you're the new guys, but these are what we have been doing from, when did we start? We start like a year and a half ago. And Tenet. I mean, Tenet was like, we did some free for 4 6 months, but Tenet started a year and a half ago. So everything is there, and I think there's still a lot. But you will see that we have the same things again and again and again. What is this gap down and fade setup? So where is it? It's it's up to you to give that. I can keep going, but this is a good job by our admins today. Lexi, good job there, getting all done. What was this? Oh, we even have a low floater. Look at that. We had a low float. We took from $6 to $10, right? So yeah, hundreds of trades, guys. Make use of it. Learn from them. Spend time there. Like I said, some of them you will see my trades as well. Most of it is the guidance, but you can see that if this is happening again and again and again, why can't you do the same setup, and why can't you do the same thing? If I'm doing the same thing, it's the same thing. Clouds, gap and go. This is a penny stock. Sometimes we trade penny stocks. This went from dollar to $1.87, $10,000 down into $18,000 in few hours, right? Cloud system. So if I can do it, you can do it, right? So use that. So make sure you make use of that. Let's see what else. But yeah, lot of recaps. What was this? This was CRM confirm short, 100% trade. Yeah, many trades like that. So they're all here, guys. So make sure you use them. This is called a recap tab. So that's good. And what else? The feedback. So we don't ask anybody to tell anything to us. Everybody posts it from their own heart. If they post it, we just put it in our feedback so others can see that how the education is improving. If you will see that most of them, we will not see like dollars, right? I mean, sometimes I can post account growth, but because it's not about the money, it's about the growth and it's about the education. So you want to get a little inspired, go into feedback, see what others are saying. And then, okay, we have the recaps. We already covered the recaps in the community tab. Okay, so I don't get it. I like, frankly, many times traders come to me, where are the webinars? Where is that? I mean, clearly, right? The big red, right, red. It's so red. Look, attention, new members. The people still don't pay attention. That's the funny part, right? Is it says attention, but they're still like, nobody cares. Anyways, right? Attention, new members, click here. So we are going to improve this. We're going to improve this. We're going to improve this, add more into it. So it's because I think a lot of other new traders, a lot of traders who don't really know anything are going to join the community. So we're going to improve it. But for now, there's a video, nice video there, explains everything to the new members, explains that where the questions are answered, they are answered in FAQ, in the notes tab, you check there. And there's also a link. Many times, a lot of traders don't really know where to log in. They have to log in here every morning because the link expires. This you click, it takes you to the next window. Right? So you log in there. So you log in there. Here you can change your name. If I want to log in with Rip, I will change it to Rip, and I can upload my photo here. If I want a nice picture, I can upload it. I will say, use a nice profile picture, looks good in the community. So you upload your picture. If you don't want your personal name, some people don't want to share their personal name in trading communities. That's fine. You can change your name here. Okay. So always enter from here. Enter community. If you have any doubt, ask our chat a bot. That bot will answer all your questions. And of course, new members. Back to the new member section. Explains a little bit. If you're new, if you're completely new, there's some links to the basics, right? But to be frank, to join Tenet Trade community, you at least should have some knowledge. You at least should be trading for a few months at least. You should understand the basics. What's the trend? Support resistance and all that, right? But still, we provide some basics. As we go further, we're going to add more information there. So technical analysis strategies for the beginners, overview of technical analysis, all that. So that is that. Then let's look here. Charting platform. So then if you don't have a charting platform, TradingView is must. I mean, frankly, if you want to make thousands, let alone much more in trading, you need to invest in a good charting platform. You have to get TradingView or something else, but you can still work with EOS, but TradingView is the best. So I have some links here to sign up, and it explains everything. Explains what we do, live screens, pre-market prep. Just read it. It's very simple. I also clearly said, watch the YouTube recaps daily. There's a link there. It's imperative to watch the recaps so you understand our repeatable setups. Also watch daily video shorts, but people don't even check this section. So anyways, then there's some basic questions answered. Then also the key concepts that are my teachings, my EMA cloud system, MTF cloud system. I think it takes you to our sister website, my Ripster Education, the free website. It will take you to that. It tells you that where all the stuff is. You can learn that. Of course, this is all covered in webinars as well. But if you're a monthly and a quarterly member, you can learn that. There's a lot of if you go to Ripster Education, guys, there's crazy amount of education free that you can learn about. I mean, so trade recaps, there's some there, and on Ripster Education, all these guys were not part of my Teddy community. They were not part of any private community, but still they were learning from my free education, changing lives, changing lives, right? So if they can change their lives from education, you are a part of my private community under my guidance. So, people's lives literally changing from my interviews. So the reason I'm showing you that is not to like, hey, look at me. No, I'm saying the power of the education. There is no excuse. I don't want any excuses. I see the excuse this guy other day, hey, Rip, I can't pay for annual. This is not fair. This blah blah. I can't learn. If you can't pay for annual, you still can learn. There are people outside the community who are still listening to my videos every day and watching my recaps and my Twitter, and they're still DMing me how they're growing their accounts. So there's no excuse. So I just showed you where to go, where to study, everything. Okay. So that's the recaps. We got it. New member section. Always enter the community here. There's the webinar access. Only if you are annual member, it will show you all the webinars. All the webinars are there. We didn't do a webinar this holidays, December, but we're going to do a few in January. So we keep adding more webinars, but it is essential to watch the webinars. Once you watch the webinars, the step-by-step, like the sequence I'll show you, you will understand everything, right? Everything is explained deep down in the webinars with examples, with PowerPoints, with previous examples. What was I explaining here? I was explaining support and resistance concepts. You will be a master. You will be a technical master once you watch these webinars, because these are all from my real-time all trades education and various topics, right? So there's a sequence I put in notes. I'll show you in a minute. So anyways, there are webinars. This is must MTF Cloud webinar, must. If you trade SPY as QQQ, this is must 2.5 hour trade SPY QQQ for living. Because if you watch this webinar, then you will understand what I'm saying. You will understand, or Rip is saying SPY this, SPY is under pre-market low, SPY is under pre-market. You'll think same like how I'm thinking, what I'm seeing. You will be doing the same, and you will be probably making a trade before even I say something. So watch those, especially if you trade SPY X, QQQX, watch the webinar. So you will be doing that. And then we have, trading log. This is good one. Discord general method. Just watch it, just don't leave any webinar. Stock market analysis, very important. Because day like today, why the market is going up or down. Right? So very important. So watch these guys, and more to come. There will be a future, short selling, biotech investing. It's a continuously increasing library. It's only going to add value to your trading and investing knowledge. And so we are also going to add not a new website, maybe a new website, but it will be long-term Tenet Research, tenetresearch.com, which will have all the long-term growth stocks and investing swing trades like that. So we'll do that. So anyways, so this is the whole introduction of the main page, about us, webinar videos, partners. Partners are just the companies who partner with us. There are a lot more than this, who give us discounts or who are like my good buddies. So these are all the other companies. And you have the chatbot covered. So I covered the member page, where to enter, new member section, where to enter the community, webinar access. There's a shop here. I not really much talk about it, but yeah, we'll make it better. You can buy these and print them out, looking good. We might have to make the shop better. We have to get something better here, so we can support the community, right? And see how it goes. So anyways, so that's the main. I'll take the questions 1 second. So that's the main web page. That's where there's, now we go to our where is it? All right, now we come to what we do every this. Okay. So any questions now? Let's see before I go. I was 671. Good job, man. It's your hard work. No, man. You cannot download the PowerPoints. Then what's the use if I download the PowerPoint? Everybody download the PowerPoint, spread it on the whole internet, huh? No, you cannot, but you can watch it. It's pretty simple. Click here, risk management. Click the slides. Keep clicking, one by one. Easy peasy. Yeah. So you can. Yeah. No downloads. Sorry about that. So you cannot. Okay. Okay. So looks like. You can upgrade, man. They will give you, my team will give you credit, prorated credit. You can upgrade on December, info@tenetrade.com. Email them. Don't DM me. I don't handle it. So our third party accounting team handles it. And please don't DM me anything, because a lot of traders in earlier when we were started, everybody DMing me, hey, give me free, blah blah, all that, because I take kind, and I just keep letting free people in or discounted in or whatever. So I don't talk about it anymore. So don't contact me anything about anything. I don't like to talk money. Just talk to our team, please. Just talk to whatever you want to do. Don't come to me for cancellation, missing deadlines, upgrades, downgrade. Email our team. They will take care of you, and they respond within 24 hours. But yes, you can upgrade it, and you can get the pro rate credit so that you have the access. Okay, and look at it, right? I talk about the value. The value. Look at this. These tools we have, you guys don't even use. I mean, you need, if you're in Tenet, you don't need anything else. Yes, you can of course have it something else if you want, but you don't really need any other tool. Okay, that's fine. You can still upgrade. That's fine, Fire Captain. You can email them. Ask any questions to the chatbot. Can we change the time frame to smaller instead of 10 minutes since the spread of candle is okay? I'm not going to answer technical questions, Lee, but I will answer this one. My system is 10 minute. You can trade what you like, right? It's up to you. You can figure out if a 1 3 minute is better for you, right? So not a technical. We do not have a phone support, but we have a chatbot. Chatbot is if you say I want to talk to a person, the chatbot will take you to the person. So right now we don't have a phone support, but that support is pretty active on the chat. You can ask anything, and you know it will answer. That'll be about MTF clouds. Let's see if chatbot can answer. Sometimes it'll answer. So we're still training it. Okay, what else question? Updated chart setup webinar. Okay, we'll go there. We'll go there on chart setup. Email is yeah. Oh, let's see. Chatbot is talking about MTF clouds as well. There's the visual guide and everything. Good. Our chatbot is learning. Email is info@tanetradegroup.com. That's your email for your subscription related questions. So you can email them. Okay. So now main thing is done. Let's go to the second section, the using the community actually, right? So any subscription questions, just yeah, info@tanetradegroup group, talk to the chat. You're trading how much capital to start with? No, I mean you can. No, it's not. It's not. I mean we're going to add some more. I mean there is all these secrets of swing trading. I mean you can watch that. It's a swing trading webinar. It's not just day trade earnings education. There's investment webinar. More webinars will come for the long term. Right now we just focus more on the day trades. But my teachings involve everything. Actually, if you go to the ripstereducation.com, you will see my big trades in 2020-21. Big money is actually made in those swings as well once your account grows. So you can see those previous big swings we had and all that. So what's the swing webinar? Like I said, we are going to launch separately service for the long-term investment. But for now, Tenet trade is 90%. We focus on day trades. If there is some swing, I usually mention it, and then like we were swinging these AMD, Nvidia from last few days. Usually they're short-term swings. Sometimes they're longer term, like Lily. We swung. We'll talk about it. Anyways, let's see. Can we set alerts when trend changes? What side display resolutions do you usually use? My display is 4K, man. My display is pretty 4K. I think it's 32 because mine is 4K. You can use whatever you want, but you definitely need different scanners. Okay, let's start with the community. Okay, so first of all, the most important, if you go through the new member section, you will understand everything, how to use, what to use. But let's start here. Let's look at notes section. Let's start here. So it is very important that you set it up how you want it to set it up, right? There's a different ways that you can have it. For example, you can have chat on the left side, or this is just me, or the alerts tab. You can have that on the top, and you can have other chat right here, or you go to the settings, you go to the general settings, you can change it like this, chat and alerts on the bottom. And I think it does something like that. Let's see. Hold on. So chat and alerts, chat and alerts at the bottom. Yeah, bottom. Yeah, here you go. Come on. It's supposed to change. Oh, yeah, there you go. See, chat and alerts are at the top. So now the chat and alerts are at the top, right? And sometimes you can do is you can add an extra channel. Where is it? Where is it? I haven't used it. Extra chat. Okay. So now there's extra chat column. So there's an extra chat column. Here you want to see low float, or you want to keep on as tapes channel. You can keep that on the side, or you want to open chit chat if you want to chit chat with somebody, right? So you can do that. So MACD questions. Uh, so so we'll talk about that. So yeah, so you can do that splits like that. And let's see here. And then this is our notes. This is the different tab where we have screens, notes, and files. I'm so surprised people don't know that. They say, oh, we don't see anything, because people don't try to watch the welcome video and set up their platform. And this thing you can open on your phone, on your iPad, on the browser. We do have apps, but apps are kind of a little clunky. Because I lease this software. I don't own this software. We pay a company who leases us this to us, and we pay them. So we have to take what they give them. But I like that. It's just a good app. This is good. It works really nicely. I paid them more money to put us on the nicer servers. We don't have much issues anymore. But anyways, so you can have chat wherever you want. You can have the extra column. Everything is in the general settings. So I try to put it here. Let's see here. Yeah, you can have the chat alerts at the bottom. Okay, why don't they go to the bottom? Anyways, you can do it on the left. All right, so I just did it on the left. So anyways, I just did it on the left. Now let's see here. So let's see here. You can do it anyhow however you want, actually. Wait. So let's see here, 1 second. Oh, all right. So once you are in this tab, notes is the most important tab. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We will talk about all that. No big deal. So that's why I'm having this orientation webinar. So you guys can figure out how to trade everything, right? See, there's thousands of people here, right? And of course, not everybody have equal thing of trying to figure out stuff. Some people can't figure out stuff. But we didn't really have too many complaints where people couldn't figure out the stuff. Here and there, sometimes some people struggle to figure out basic things, how to follow, but mostly it has been okay. But that's why I'm doing this orientation webinar, so everybody figures out. We'll talk all about that. Let's talk about the platform, then we'll talk about the guidance and how to use the community. Okay. So notes tab, guys. See, here you go. So everything is here. New member start here. Again, new member start here. Download the copy of the chat room layout. What's the layout of the chat room? It's explained here. What are the community rules? How to set up charts? Everything is there. Links, YouTube videos, how to set up MTF clouds, what are all the indicators we use, what is our daily routine, and this is the scanner, how to install the app. So everything is there, right? So read it. People don't read it. Then we have Tenet community trading rules. What are our trading rules? It explains the EMA cloud system, how to use the system. All the explanations right here. What are the option trading rules? Everything explained here. What are our Tenet trading setup concepts? Everything explained here. How should we watch the webinars? This is the sequence. Everything explained here. My key concepts, 4 pillars of success, so that you guys review these and you know that what are concepts we work on. Right. So that's important. So a lot of rules are all explained here. And of course, if you're an annual member, you will understand that. Then there's a week ahead. What is going to happen this week? Everything is posted here. So we have posted that all there. So then we have pre-market planning. So what is a pre-market planning? It has the daily levels for these are called marketplace. These we play every day. These are market dependent. This is in pre-market planning. You usually try to put it around 15 minutes before the market open. Sometimes it's a little late, but we try to do the levels. Then we have crypto watch, all the crypto levels. Then we have our news plays, right? And then we have our day to day 3 plays. So those who do not know day to day 3 setup, how to play those, then they will not understand what's going on here. But if you're not an annual member playing the day to day 3, there's rules. I put it in here, right here in the. You go down. Yeah, day to day 3 plays, how to play them, right? So it explains there. Of course, the webinar explains it in detail. The YouTube recaps explain it in detail. Support. I'm not going to spend too much time, but usually the main day to day 3 plays are on the top. The rest of day to day 3 plays are at the bottom. All right. So let me actually show you. And then we have the game plan. Let's talk about the game plan here. 1 second. Hold on. Let me see. Let's try to find some good example. Okay. So game plan, of course, we were kind of, this is the holidays. The best time of this is the earning season, our best time. That's when we do best. Mostly otherwise it's kind of slow. So anyway, so game plan is divided into different setups. There is a news setup, which has the stocks have news. Then there is the marketplace. I just told you what are the marketplace, which are on my screen. Those are the SPY, QQQ, Apple. Those are the marketplace. Hold on. Yeah, so those are the marketplace. And then we have upgrades and downgrades. Sometimes we will have earnings. They will have earnings. Sometimes we'll have IPOs. So divided into different kind of setups, what you want to play. And if you really put in time and watch, even if you go and read the recaps that I posted in the new web page, you will understand what they are. And these can be different setups, those repeatable setups. We have 14, 15 repeatable setups, long, short, based upon the support and resistance, EMA clouds, right? I put my general bias, what is my initial bias based upon the system. Most of the time, bias works out the right way. Sometimes we change the bias. And again, to see this, you have to go to the, let's go here. Again, we go to the same page, you understand. And you have to be early. If you really want to plan, you have to be early, right? So what was this? This was FSLY. I don't know if you can see that. What I said was bearish bias, bearish to neutral, but we'll watch, right? There's a sport. I mean, maybe this is not clear. Let's try to find a more clear. Okay. So this was lift. This was a day 2 setup. We had a day 2 setup. Basically, we long over yesterday highs. That's why we long lift. And that's why the game plan said day 2 setups, right? And then we have, let's see if we can find something more. Okay. Need to go down. Let's see if I can find some more. What was this? Just trying to show you example. So So for example, this was Foot Locker. It was a bearish bias to short the pops, support level, resistance level. So now it worked at as the bias, and I try to guide. I will not look at everything. I will not guide all of them. If something from the game plan looks to me that it's yes, it's a good setup, I will mention it. And if I'm personally trading something, I will still mention it. But even if I'm not trading it, but I see a setup, I will still try to guide you guys through that setup based upon the game plan, just like you see in the recaps. But it's up to you to understand what kind of setup you like more. You like news plays. A lot of traders come here, they do not understand that if stock doesn't have a news, it's not really a catalyst. You can't trade Google every day if there's no news. Google has a news, it's much better, right? Than a play without the news. So you need to figure out what to play. I see a lot of traders say, Rip, I don't know what to do, what to play, because you are not figuring out what are the setups that you want to play. And some of the setups are not for the big accounts. Some of the setups are for the small traders accounts, just like we cover in the small account webinar. So you need to focus on few things. If you want to trade SPY QQQ every day, then forget the news play. Your focus is all SPY QQQ. So for then your focus goes all back to the on the SPY levels, right? And the thing is, most of the traders who have been here for 1 year, they're so self-dependent. They're so confident already. They already know what to do, and they're doing them their own. But if you're new, if you just want to trade SPY, you can watch the focus on support, resistance, and support and resistance. But this is not like given, the guarantee. These things will fail on a choppy day, because if you do not understand the overall concepts, you will not be able to use it. You have to put in work. The point is, when you're in this community, you have to put in work. There is no shortcut. I work 24/7 to provide all the education I can, but you guys have to put in the work to understand and the setup. So let's say this morning I said market profit taking gap down as VIX is higher, highlighted it. When there's focus, I highlight it as a red. VIX 1560 was the breakout level. If you know my VIX strategy, you already are making money on the short side on the SPY even before even before even before I said shorted or QQQ, basically the same thing. Even before I said shorted, you should be there, right? I don't want you to be sitting blindly and you see here Rip said short and you have no clue why Rip said short, and that's why I don't give you the options and all those. But yes, I said buy 525 puts, they're good, 525p. I want you to know why Rip is saying at 932 that MTF short, right? Why am I saying that it's an MTF short? I want you to understand that Rip is looking that we are our system. You should be looking at the same thing, that this is the MTF clouds. VIX is going higher. So this means Rip has a confidence that yes, our system is triggering and the short is good. You should use me as a confirmation. You should not use me as a spoon feed. That's what it is about, right? So that's what I said, right? And the shorted, if I said Tesla short versus 450, yes, you wake up, rub your eyes, and you see what I'm saying. You can short it because I'm saying it's a short and it's working for you. But one day I'm going to say something and it's not going to work. It's going to swipe up and you're going to lose a lot of money. Then what? Right? So don't do that, right? So if I had Tesla versus 450 short, you need to know what were the Tesla levels. Maybe I'm at that level that I don't really need to look that much. I just can tell from price action. You need to know what are the Tesla levels. There's a news? What's going on? This is the support. This is the support pivot. You need to know this is why Rip is saying short. Let's take a Tesla short. Or if you are already short, because if you are focused, some people here just focus on the few tickers. They trade Tesla, Nvidia every day. They also know when to avoid Tesla, Nvidia. So you should also know when to avoid Tesla, Nvidia, right? What did I say? What did I say in the pre-market game? Lotto Friday squeeze, right? That's fine. But how can it squeeze if it's under the clouds? No long under 450, 452, right? I try to explain as clearly as I can. Now, I don't know if you're trading Tesla. I don't know if you're trading Netflix, but I am putting the plan for everything in there, right? So you need to know. But why Tesla? Because Tesla has a big range. Tesla Lotos went 3, 4, 500%. That's why Tesla. That's why I focus on Tesla. Let's see here. I lost the window. All right. So that's why we focus on Tesla, right? So understand these kind of things. I will take your questions in a bit. Let me go through all this. Then I'll take your questions. So that's how you treat the game plan, that you're ready. First of all, you need to understand what are these levels mean? What is support? What is pivot? What is the EMA cloud system? How does that work? And you need to learn all that, because definitely we are not like a community that we are just giving you the spoon feeds. We are teaching you. You can literally leave the community and you can still trade on your own. No big deal, right? So that's what we're trying to do. So that's how you look at the game plan. Earning season are the best. That's when we make the most of the profits. And I have all the previous game plans. We had it. You watch YouTube recaps. It's all there. So you will see like almost 300, 400, 500 game plans. And a lot of them, sometimes we are, sometimes they're, work flawlessly. Sometimes nothing works, or we don't, if I don't see anything, I don't mention. If I mention anything, sometimes I don't mention something, it's still going, that's fine. But if I don't see something worth, so Nike was on the plan. I didn't mention it because I didn't need to. For me, market was fading, so my focus was Tesla, and the market showed, and the Google showed, and all those, right? Some traders were trading CrowdStrike, some were trading UNH, right? So we need to keep on eyes on what is working, what is strong. So when I share this watch list, I have marketplace on the top, then we have semiconductors on here. That's how I browse fast. Then we have news plays, and then we have day 2, day 3 plays. You don't really need to expand them. You can keep them minimized. This is for me to look for any swings, anything moving, so that I can watch. You just need to focus on the news plays and the day 2 plays. This is holidays, so we didn't have it. Usually I try to keep the day 2 list very small, compact, not to bombard with you too much stuff there. But remember, always focus on something that has news, something which is famous, huge news, big news. I can literally go to the old game plans and show you guys. You know, um, for example, what was this? This was FedEx. This was Nike, and I think we showed it FedEx or something. I highlighted so you see the news plays, earning plays, and all that. Okay, so that's usually what it is. Now let me take your questions. Okay, so he says it takes 15 minutes more to take at each ticker. Well, Vinod, Vinod usually posts the the main watch list at 6 a.m. or sorry at 9 a.m. He posts it. Okay, so if you can't spend 15 minutes, then you come back 30 minutes before, you review everything yourself. Meanwhile, I'm reviewing it. You make your own plan, like how these traders in the community doing it. If you go back today and look at any trader, just look at whoever, just search any trader in the morning, you will see them. A lot of like those traders are working, or I just might, they are working in the pre-market, sharing their own watch list, focusing on that. They're up early. They are focusing on different stocks. So you come early, because for me to get the levels right, I have to wait until at least 15, 20 minutes into the market open. So that once you have the initial rough draft, today was nothing, it was blah, because it's a holidays, there's nothing, no news. That was all waste. We didn't even need that. So that when I post it, you have at least your initials, and then you can quickly look, did I have highlighted anything in red? Always first look at the big marketplace or the news plays. And remember, you don't have to find a trade every day. Sometimes you might look at the game plan and you say, I don't like anything on today. And you don't have to trade. You don't have to trade, because when you trade, and when we have, I'm just trying to find some old game plans. When you have something that you feel confident about, you can trade that one, right? So it doesn't mean that you have to trade all the time, right? So SMCI has a Goldman Sachs upgrade, so there I will watch that. So it's just it will come with patience, with learning, with your commitment. Okay, all right. So set up on the chart. Okay, what's the first question here? Yeah, the link to the indicators is all in the notes section, guys. It's all in the notes section. There's a section which I will go next. It says how to set up the charts. People don't look at the notes section. How to set up the charts. There are 3 videos. Watch all of them. Then there is a link. There is a link to the Trading View, and there's a link. I have a page on Trading View, right? So I think Moon moved it on the first page on right here. How to set up charts. Ripster's Trading View indicators, right here, bookmark them. If you click them, then you will find all my charts, right? My scripts there, right there. Okay, so that question is taken from our team 30 minutes before the market open. Yes. Where can I see her post? Is she mode? Who's mode? No, doesn't have support resistance as mark. That's fine, Ash. So okay, it doesn't have support and resistance. So that's what I'm trying to teach you. If you cannot learn that, then you will not find success. Okay, so I understand. So the question is, when Vinod posts it in the pre-market, it doesn't have support resistance. Well, you have to learn it. If you want a long-term success, if you want a success where you can make money in the markets, you have to learn it. If you think you have to wait for somebody to give me support and resistance, then I will succeed. No, you have to learn it. So I will not take that excuse, because that's not what I want here. I want you to know, of course, by the time I'm there, I'll get the support resistance done, right? You will have it. But that doesn't mean that you have no clue where the support resistance came from. You should know what Rip is drawing and why he's drawing, so that you are capable of doing the same thing when I'm not here. Okay, so no excuses, guys. Learn. See, you can't, you have to give. You have to make sacrifices, guys. It's not easy. And a lot of people who can PNLs and all that, and it's easy. There is, your long-term success will stay with you when you give it. Yes, some people are built. Some people are different. They can come in just 10, 15 minutes before the market open. They have attained that experience. They can still look at the game plan and make a decision. But some people can't. Then you have to change. You have to adapt. Everybody is built differently, right? Everybody is built differently. Everybody has a different kind of mentality or how they see the market. So work on it, right? Work on it, and we will try. We are here. We will try to make the improvements as we can. I'll try to put my levels early as well. If you want, I can try, right? But we are doing a lot of things here. So yeah, help me. So understand that and be ready, and just look what others are doing. How are others are doing who are always early in the morning here in the market. A lot of traders, like hundreds of traders are already there. I know most of 90% join after like 30 minutes before, but I have often done the poll. Those who come early are doing really nicely. Okay. Swarna, good idea to stick with 5 tickers. Draw lines helps you. How to enlarge the page section. All right, all right. Trading view. No, see, it's not hard. I will show you. You have trading view and you have your broker on the side. It's not a big deal. Suresh, I already talked about, is there anything from what you can scan? Show us how to scan for puts and calls, sell for high premium and work for. That's coming, Suresh. Once we, Suresh is asking about selling premium. See, a lot of webinars are coming. There's going to be advanced webinar on credit spreads. We will, and on the selling options, all that, it's coming. Just be patient. We will do that. Then, as I said, we are building our research platform for long-term investing growth, because I share a lot of stuff which get lost, right? Because I am like 24/7 doing so much stuff. For example, we were on top of these, where is it? Resources, right? If you go to resources, now resources have all our watch lists, right? There's a nuclear watch list. There's quantum computing. I've been sharing this, talking about these stocks when they were like 300% before. We are on top of everything, right? But sometimes we are missing the long-term swing positions, like look at quantum computing or look at nuclear energy, right? These things, one second here. One second, quantum. So quantum. So you see, like this, I have been on these stocks for a long time, nuclear, space, air, quantum. I know that, I admit that I'm missing those because I can't, because we are too focused on the day trades and all that. We're missing some, right? But we'll get there. So once we launch this Tenet research and thing, then we can focus on those. We will track more of these swings or long-term setups. So be patient. Everything is going to come, as we increase our team and we do more. Okay, what did I lose here? Hold on. Need to refresh. Okay, next question. For SPY Specs webinar. Yeah, what's the SPY QQ webinar? Yeah, risk management. Yeah, all the webinars there. YouTube, I have free webinars. You can go to my YouTube. You can find, there's my interviews from 2020, 21. You can watch those. There's my lot of webinars, early webinars. You can watch those. You can search EMA Clouds on Google, YouTube. You can literally Google about anything, guys. There's so much information. Just Google Ripster EMA Clouds. You will see a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah. What is a lotto? Not talking about that. This is just an orientation of the community, not talking educational here. Skill, I don't understand your question. MTF clouds, how many clouds needed for a single chart? See, you need to understand that I'm not going to discuss too much into MTF clouds. I put out so much education for you. MTF clouds are just, they're just three. Okay, we'll create a cheat sheet. We know to remind me to create a cheat sheet. We'll create a cheat sheet. Somebody had a cheat sheet here, and I will just create that and I'll put it there. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm not going to talk about stops and options, guys. This is not that video. Watch the recaps. Okay, setting up charts in your welcome email. Everything is in welcome email. Check. No, not going to explain the amateur move. I'm not going to explain it. I've explained it many times because this is the orientation. Where is it? Okay. There you go. Trading rules. You go here, down here. This explains the amateur move. Rules, amateur move. Okay. In-depth explained in the the open webinar. It's explained in depth in that. I'm not going to spend this webinar, just orientation. Okay, recaps. I have everything, guys. It's everything. I have videos, shorts, webinars, tweets. So much stuff I have. You need to see that. Okay. I believe at least some crucial learning stuff should be open to all webinars. Yes, it is open. I skill it's open. The crucials are on the YouTube. Watch it. So don't give me that. Crucial don't webinars. Okay. I don't discuss money, man. Don't. But I don't like when people say that. People are literally, if I show you my Twitter DM, literally not even the community, man, they are changing their lives. And you are giving me excuse that you need the webinars, then invest. If you can invest your education, man, it's fine. I'm not going to talk about it. But my point is, no excuses. No excuses. Learn. If people who are not in community are changing their lives just with my education, you are still listening to me every day, and then you're still giving me excuse. So no excuses. Either get the webinars or just learn what I have. You can still succeed. So no excuses. Okay, let's see here. Next. Working full time. What's the approach? If you're working full time, the best way is to give at least your first 2 hours. First 2 hours to the trading. You come at 9 a.m. and then you leave at 11 a.m. EST. You have to at least give your first 2 hours. Otherwise, stick with swing trading or longer term positions, or maybe advanced strategies. We'll talk about it later. What time frame? Not going to talk about that. Have discussed it a lot. It's time frame. Okay. 10 minutes, 1 hour, daily, weekly, wherever I find, I will do it. If you watch my shorts and recaps, all that I cover. If I'm trying to find QQQ support and resistance, I don't really need to go any far, man. I start with here. I can literally draw the lines. Literally, if you go to the YouTube, there's some old webinars. I covered this. You can watch that. I mean, I don't really need to go far away. But if it's something at a bigger time level, let's say we were trading UNH, then I'm looking at the 500 level. This is a weekly level and it's a psychological level. So these are all the concepts. And one more thing, guys, if in the community, that just the traders like you, if you go to that, where is it? Okay, I lost it here. Okay, trade recaps. These trade recaps are from the traders like you. Every day they post their trade recaps. Discipline. Kevin is now such a good trader. He was just like everybody else when he joined. Now he's like a small account killer. Every day he's killing. Look at this channel. Go to this channel. Understand how these guys are doing it. Right? They are not like, at the end of the day, nobody is, I'm the same person as you guys are. I'm same as you are. I have the same brain, same eyes, same hands. Everything is same. We are not different. But I dedicated my life towards it and I never gave up. And I find answers. I always find answers. So it's all, and at the end of the day, we are all same. But how much we put into it is the difference. If these guys every day, Cole is putting there, Soham Trades is putting his recaps. Why? Why can't Soham just take the trade and go away and leave, and she can just have fun? Right? Why is she spending her time every day putting, what if nobody sees it? Nobody cares what she's posting, but she's still posting. Why is MACD posting his recap that how did he trade? Because MACD is dedicated, right? MACD is not getting some special preference from me. I'm not giving MACD a phone call, right? Why is Chaz posting it? So anyways, the point is this trade recap tab is really, really helpful. See what setups everybody's trading. The setups, our setups. We have repeatable setups that we trade. Understand them. Do not trade without understanding our repeatable setups, right? So that's good. That's good tab to look at. What else? Okay, 1 second. So we went through all the tabs. Then I have this tab. It's ETF and small accounts. So you can trade these ETFs. If you don't want to trade the options, the list of the ETFs. If you don't want to trade Amazon, big stock for you, you trade the smaller stocks. I prefer stocks than options because if you have an account over PDT, 30, 40 grand, you don't really need to trade options. Yes, you can trade lottos, but you don't really need to over leverage yourself because you can much safer and better. You can trade with the shares and do much better. All right. So anyways, this is a swing tracker. It's kind of been a little slow lately, but once I say something on a swing, or this will be obsolete when we won't launch Tenet research, but it has some of our previous swing trades. I don't really force too many swing trades, but usually our swing trades work 7 out of 10. And okay, I lost that tab here. So this will go obsolete. And these are some of the tools I use, our partners. If you want to sign up, some affiliate links. I will go to the scanners in a bit, so you can use that. How to set up charts, I have already covered. Resources, this is like some important links. Our web trading view watch lists, beginner starting kit. There's a trader's starter kit here. Then we have some other important websites, option basics, terminology. Oh, wow, this is nice. You have a trading day trades log. You can use that, print it out. Then we have FAQ. FAQ answers each of your question. How to use the community, the webinars, pre-market prep, how to mute the bots. I know some people don't like the bots, but a lot of people like the bots. Everybody likes the news bot, but some people don't like scan bots. But a lot of traders want scan bot so they can catch a big runner, like our low flow traders. They want the scan bot. So I cannot turn it off. It's your preference. So you go there and you mute it like this. Now I know on the iPhone app, it's either mute all or nothing. Then you can just open this in the browser and maybe that helps you. But you can mute anything you want like that. There are more questions answered here. Look at the FAQ. It will answer all your questions. Some nice tips, how to change this. That's everything that I explained you. You can search the tickers. If you don't know, you just came in, you do not know what's happening, you can go in there and search the ticker, like, okay, what was Rip talking about the Tesla since morning, all right? Or what was Rip talking about Google since morning? You can search it and you can see Rip was saying Amazon, Google's are short and they should push more as well. And then you can see, did they really push? What was happening? You can search that. And then you can search the trading floor. What was everybody saying about Tesla all day? Or if you made a good call and you want to search your call and say, hey, Rip, look, I shared a good call out. Maybe you want recognition, so that's how you want to become level 1, level 2 traders like Mikshu and others are. Then you can search that and say, see, this is where I called a good trade and it went good, so you can search that. So that's what happens in the notes tabs. Then we have tape. A lot of you like to trade how tape trades, trade the closing the imbalance, or SPX. So you ask a lot of questions to tape, so he has his own video here. And so tape is just like other member like you guys. He likes to help. He doesn't work for us. He's not, he's just a helpful person and likes to share his ideas. So some people, so you can go there and you can learn about the tape. Okay, so a few more questions, then we go into different tabs. Okay. Yeah, yes, when we are day trading, we close all the positions. When I think something is worth overnighting, I will tell you overnight it. Yesterday we were planning to overnight Tesla, but when it broke, I said stopped out, right? I tell you, a lot of traders, especially the small account traders, they overnight because they cannot close, right? Or greed. We don't have no reason. If we are day trading, I have no reason to take an overnight risk. Only in certain things, like today I said, AMD, we added AMD, I put it in that swing chat that yes, I like AMD swing, versus 124 is the risk, so I will tell you, but there's no reason to hold anything. Most successful setup, my favorite setup is gap and crap. My favorite, other traders know we have had like insane wins. I mean, insane wins on gap and craps. Like that is my favorite setup. When we gap and crap something. What was this? Was this gap and crap? I don't know. Let me see. PT raised. No. Oh yeah. This was no, not this was. I messed up that one. Let's see. Gap and crap. Yeah, DG was a gap and crap. Yeah, this one was a gap and crap, and this went like 700 ports. Yeah, so that's my favorite setup. You learn, man. There are all setups there. Every setup is explained, recaps, all that. You just have to put on time on the weekends. Lot of beginner videos available on my YouTube. And you don't have to watch my videos, right? You can watch any of others' videos on YouTube. And there's also on Ripster Education, if you want to learn about the options, there's something called Ripster Option Rules. Somebody was tweeting it out yesterday. I mean, people use it all over the Twitter. They're quite famous, but you can watch that. Okay. Not answering anything not related to the orientation. Not related to orientation. Okay. Let's continue with the tabs. Okay, so we talked about the trading floor. Trading floor is where we want to share the trade ideas. We want to talk about what is moving, what's a good setup. A lot of traders share amazing ideas all day. I, especially in the first 1 hour, avoid like putting too much there outside trading. Yes, during in the midday, sometimes I'm talking something or a little joke, but I try to keep it low. I don't want it to clutter because people are watching the floor for trade ideas, finding opportunities. And usually we are pretty good with that. But any question, do not ask in support. I answer, but do not ask in the support. Always ask, sorry, do not ask on the trading floor. Always ask it in the support. Never ask a question in the trading floor because then it just clutters the floor. So trading floor is about that. And I request everyone to keep whatever they're saying in singular lines so that, and you can talk whatever you want after, if it's not earning season after close, or you can talk all day, whatever you want in the chit chat. A lot of helpful people. Everybody helps each other. So talk to each other. So that's good. And yeah, so that's trading floor. Swing charts. If it might become obsolete if we launch the Tenet research. Usually I update any swings or any charts that I'm watching or I get in or I think it's a good idea. Research, we don't use it anymore. It will become obsolete. I used to put a lot of research here. Um, Maybe I'll still put it. We'll see. Then we have SPX tape. This is where tape puts his trade ideas. Then there's a low float room. Usually it's William and Rajesh handling the low float room if you like to trade low floats. I don't really have time, but sometimes I do trade low floats. There are my lot of low float. There's a low float webinar. Then they also have a lot of low float recaps, crazy plays, just like the large caps. That's something I want to expand in future, expand more on the low floats. So teach people how to trade those low floats. Our webinar is pretty top class though. You should watch it. Low float webinar. You should know everything, but you should stick with what you are best at. You should know everything. Then there's a news only. This is a news only tab. You can open it if you want to see what news is. This news will only be something it won't have a cluttered news. If you say, hey, what was the news on that ticker? You can search that ticker. Let's say you want to see what was the news on SMCI. It will give you all the SMCI news from last few days, right? What was the market moving news on Tesla? You search that ticker. It will give you all the Tesla news from the last few days, right? So that's a news board. So that's pretty good. And then we also have halts. Halts is usually for the low flow traders. What stocks are getting halted? Trade recap, chit chat, member ideas. Member ideas is for you guys to put your swing ideas or you put your day 2, day 3 ideas, anything you want. You can put those there. A lot of good ideas there. And then you can go back and say, hey, I talked about this idea. Like I put an idea there about the biotech. I think I put here or there. Yeah, I put up this idea ENSC many days ago, and because my buddy and we were swinging it, and that went from like $7 to $10, right? So it's just something to you're bored, you want to see what other guys are talking about. Mikshu been putting some great ideas there. Shankar has been posting good stuff, and yes, and if more you contribute, more you help, and I see that you are a good trader, then I will upgrade you to level 1, level 2, eventually a pro trader, so that other traders can see that you provide value, you are helping each other, just some recognition, confidence. It's always helpful, right? So everybody's nice. Luckily, everybody's nice in our community. You know, um, we have like 13, 1400 people who come online every day. Everybody's nice. Like we did have some trolls at the start, but we don't really have, because here's the thing, right? My target is not the noobs, the alerts, get the over million in a single day people. So anybody who joins the community has a realistic expectations. He already has the expectations that he's coming to learn. So that's why our audience is mostly mature people, right? We don't have 18, 19 teenagers who just have $500 account and they're trying to go crazy, right? So our audience is serious people, right? Mostly, people who are serious about this and changing their life, and a lot of professionals and education, a lot of people like that. So that's good. So that's that. So that's the all the tabs, and we talked about it. Let's talk about newsbot. We have a newsbot. I have two newsbot services. The same news, some news will be coming on the trading floor, like the newsbot says here on the trading floor. You see this? So it will tell you the news, and the same newsbot will speak. I have another newsbot which speaks as well. A few companies which I use. Sometimes, literally, the newsbots give us the news, and there's such a good news we make like crazy profits, because I don't know who, when the SMCI news hit, first news hit, we caught it. I was online, we shorted it, and that was an epic day for us. It was like monthly profits in a single day, right? So that's why news is so important. You need to keep the news on, right? And I often teach in my recaps how to trade the news, what is the best news. You need to have some kind of experience to make sure you are not chasing any news which is not worth chasing, right? So watch those recaps. So newsbot is very nice. Scanbot is again is from the scanner. Let's talk about a scanner. So it speaks what stock is moving so that you can listen and you can check. Sometimes I listen, it's saying CRWD. Then I go to see CRWD. Yes, CRWD is actually curling. I like the setup. It's a 512 curls. I take it long, right? So those are the speaking guys. Sometimes there'll be a lady speaking, which some of you don't like. Pepper, it's just an AI bot, you know. It speaks. Sometimes we code it to say something if I'm not around, and it will say, or we want to have joke around, so the bot speaks. On Friday we run music. Doesn't matter, we have a good week, bad week, we want to run it when we have a good week or a good day. So the music, everybody loves music, we dance, we have gifs going on, we have good time, everybody's happy, we encourage everyone. I didn't run the music today because we had this webinar. We'll run it again. So those are the things you will hear, and you can always mute your browser, right click, unmute, mute, whatever you want to do. You can have multiple browsers if you want to open multiple windows, right? Okay, let's look at screen shares. We have three option flow scanners: black box, and a lot of people do not know that, guys. You can detach it like this, detach it, take it to a different screen, then detach this. Okay, take it to a different screen. Look, right? So by the way, if you want your own, see, these are my settings, and you can't search anything. You have to just see what we show you guys, right? Like this ghost board, I have selected settings. But if you want your own, you can sign up. Like this ghost board is giving a lot of big discount to us. You can sign up, but and get that one. But otherwise, you have my scanners, and then I have zero DTE. So imagine you have three option flow scanners open, and you have on your different windows. You don't need to sign something separately. I mean, tell me any other place which offers you so much value. People, if somebody argues with me like, hey, I mean, yes, of course, we want to be the biggest trading community. I want to be the biggest and the best educational trading community, which we're already on the way. You know, and I was joking the other day, maybe we take the community on Nasdaq in few years, right? So that's the goals. But my point is, look at the value, right? You don't these things, all these things are $500-600 a month. You take those news bots, $200. Take the scanner, $150. Take all the option flow scanners, another $300, right? So we have all here. So when people say, "Oh, too expensive, too expensive," first of all, I don't want non-serious people here. You know, of course I teach, right? But if you can't afford this, because it's not free. We are paying a lot of people, we are doing a lot of stuff, we are software leases, our partners. But I have relationships in industry nobody has. Why these companies? Why do they? These companies. I have helped so many people in the industry, so they support me, but I still pay them, right? But you will not find this what I have it in any other community. So use it. This is for you. And I'm literally, many days I tell you about the flow coming, buy this, this is flow coming, and we kill it. Other day, Tesla flow was coming. I'm literally reading it from here, guys. I'm not reading it from anywhere. I'm seeing the same thing you guys are seeing. And that's why I tell you long Tesla, this, because I'm seeing what you're saying. Yes, sometime I go to my think or swim. If I have to analyze the gamma setup, like we did a big gamma trade, um, I look at that, but I'm just seeing the same thing you guys have. So now I also have a book map here. You can watch the book map webinar. I need to add a team member and give him the bookmap access because you guys request a lot of bookmap. So I forget. So we have bookmap, and then you have my live screen, right? So we have a live screen there. We'll talk about files here. So yeah, those are all the screens, probably 5, 6, and sometimes tapes come here, or sometimes some guest speaker comes here. They share what they have. Then we have files, guys. The files are all the documents. You can download the PDFs, Cloud Bible, MTF Cloud documentation. This is, if you watch the webinar, this is the daily target, Excel sheet, think or swim scripts. This might have to redo. So yeah, files have all the documentations, option flow, understand option flow, DTR, TTR, like bunch of things there. You can take, watch them. So yeah, I think that's all how to use the community, guys. I mean, I'm very proud of what we provide. Frankly, I'm very proud of the value we give. Nobody gives this value. And I'm very proud of that. We are not an alert service that want to spoon feed you something. So yeah, stick around, give your 100%. You will succeed. Like so many of others who are succeeding, you see them, right? You don't believe me? Just see what others are saying, right? Everybody's succeeding. And we will have tough time. We will have losers. We will have some bad days, but that's a part of the game. We don't want to stress about trading, right? Watch those um, webinars where I talk about the trading mindset and psychology and your risk reward. Your happiness should be from making a good trade. Yes, we all want money. Definitely, we want money. That's what we're trying to do. But sometimes we want money so much that we forget that we are destroying what we have. So never let that happen, right? We want money, but we don't want money in a way that we just go on a downward spiral where we lose a little bit and then we lose control and then it's a down there, right? So that's what I promise. If you are in my community, if you talk to me, I don't care. I don't promise you, oh, I make you millions or whatever. I promise you that I will not let you destroy your account. I will make sure you preserve what you have. That I promise, right? But you have to discuss, talk, DM me with your trading problems. Don't DM me about the memberships and anything. DM me with your trading problems. We're winning, losing. DM me on Twitter. Use the resources we have. you know um, Talk to the chatbot. Maybe I will add my ID on the chatbot as well. Maybe sometimes you want to talk to me there, you can talk to me there. Okay. So what else? Scanners. So here's the thing, guys. Some browsers have a problem. They will give you issue. They will have some firewall. You have to refresh and you have to try a different browser. Our servers are fast. See, I mean, this isn't, you detach it, your scanner should open for you. Sometimes you don't hear me refresh, right? Because our application is, I think it's, your computer engineers won't understand. I think that it's built on what, HTML, PHP, whatever. It's sometimes it works flawlessly, but sometimes you have to refresh browser. So I use Edge browser, Chrome. Edge has been good. Firefox is good. Use different browsers, refresh. You will see everything, all the scanners. Uh, yeah, I mean, I had some problems with Chrome like few months ago, but then I talked to the company, they upgraded our servers. Then I didn't have any problems anymore. So I used Edge. I liked Edge because Edge lets you do this. I think Edge split windows or something. Yeah, Edge splits it like this. Yeah, see, Edge lets you split it, so I can split it in multiple ways. It's too much split. I've split personality disorder right now watching it. So yeah, you can split it. So you can do that. Edge is pretty cool. Uh, okay, MTF clouds. Man, there's a video, brother. Watch that video. Where is it? Where is it? This one. Watch this video. It explains everything. Yeah, just watch the video. It explains everything. It will tell you. And this is my YouTube. Use it, use it, use it. Watch the shorts. Mhm. It's funny. Our marketing team guy came up. Everybody went crazy. Ripster is a white dude. Yeah, they were testing something. I think uh, he uh, he acted himself as a Ripster, so everybody went crazy. So I told them, guys, don't do that. But anyways, these are the shorts, YouTubes. See, man, there's so much content. So much content. There is over 1K videos. Wow, 1K. There's some. I think there is some old as well there, so you can watch that. Cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, see, Discord is very limited. We don't. Everybody asks me Discord. We don't need Discord because we have a one-stop shop here. We can do whatever we want at a single spot. We just need to get used to the browser. I use it from the phone successfully sometimes. All right, guys, good enough. Can we leave now? Hopefully the new members and the old members and the new members can find some value from this and uh, you know, go through on the weekend and be ready for the new year. I expect then Monday, Tuesday also be a little slow like this, but January will be fun. Earnings season coming up, and be patient. One thing I want to tell you guys: be patient. Do not try to say I need a trade every day. Sometimes we will not have a trade, right? Because even I do sometimes a mistake because I want to provide some good ideas every day. And if I force something, I will get an amateur loser, which like the other day I was trading. I should not have touched AMD. AMD has been a POS anyways. But I forced it, and then AMD didn't work. So the point is, like, wait for your A plus setup. You don't have to, if you understand, do you want to trade at the open? Do you want to trade 9:30 amateur move? Or you want to trade 9:45 trend move? You want to trade 10 a.m. setups? You want to trade midday power hour? Understand what works for you. Some traders cannot trade the opening, right? Some traders have tough time trading the open. I love to trade open. That means sometimes I have losers. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with those having those losers, because I know once my trend move turns to amateur moves turn to trend move, it's really good, right? So I like to do that at the open. But sometimes you trade 10 a.m. This dollar general was a 10 a.m. short as well. So you just have to see what you want to trade, what setup. So and don't force every day, guys. Don't try to say, oh, today I want to do this, today I want to do that. Um, you know, what was this one? 880. When was Nvidia at 80? Before the split. Oh yeah, before the split. Yeah, before the split is a call here. Um, But see this 512 curls, which we were trying to do today, this 3450 curls. So just understand what setup you want to trade, when you want to trade, A plus setups. Because many times we try to force every day. We have compulsive urge to make some money, and we end up making a mistake and we lose, rather than we can do it next day. So let's be relaxed. Let's not force every day that we want to do something crazy. Calm down, take it easy, slow day, it's fine. I can tell how the market is going to be if we are just playing the marketplace right in first 15, 20, 30 minutes. I can usually tell how the day is going to be, right? And SPY QQQ is, we have pretty good track record of trading SPY QQQ. Today was really good. So yeah, that's it. Just focus on what you want to do. Oh wow, this was our UPS trade, gap fill. See, gap fill under the news, 158, and this one went just crazy, crazy, crazy. From 80 cents went to $2.34. Look at that. So yeah, guys, there's, you can do it. If others are doing it, you can do it. Anything else? Yeah, I put the gap and crap in my game plan. I usually put it there. What's this? Adobe. I usually put it there in my game plan. Yeah, see, this was a gap and crap. I put in the game plan. It's easy. I want you guys to be like, see the charts how I see it. I want you guys to know that and learn that. So you know the setup. The moment you see it, you know it, right? What was this Boeing? Boeing was a gap short, but it was a B minus short. What is a B minus short? When the price is still over the 50 EMA, but it's under the 512 EMA. It was a short, but it was a B short. But then it gave another short later in the day from 176 to the 162s. So I want you guys to know it just like I do. I don't just you guys come in and take that trade, right? So yeah, cool. Study these recaps this week. Any other questions? All right, guys, enjoy. I wish, frankly, I wish the holidays were better. I hate this one holiday, 2 day work, one holiday. I don't like it, man. It's this Christmas. I thought I would stay up late, get up late, enjoy. No enjoyment.